I have found what quite possibly might be the wildest car that's drivable, street legal, not custom, that I've ever seen in my life. Let me get the camera turned around and show you this thing. It's called the Holey Goat.
I was able to catch up with the owner to find out about the car, but before we hear from him, I got a couple funny stories to tell you. First off, every time I walked by this car throughout the day, I caught myself trying to count the holes. I don't know. I never did come up with the number. It seemed like every time I counted just the door there, it was a different number. And also, every time I was around that car, people were amazed that this thing was even driven into the show. It was driven into the show all right. I saw it come in. Well, anyway, let's hear what the owner has to say about it.
This is the Holey Goat.
The Holey Goat.
Yeah. It sat on a shooting range down in Texas for about 40 years. And it went up for auction last October, and I bought it and put it back on the road. It's a real 70 goat.
So it actually sat on a shooting range.
Well, it was a ranch,
yeah.
You know, and the old boys just
People had fun with it.
Thought it was a Le Mans.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's just a car back in the 70s,
yeah.
You know?
How'd you find out about it?
Steve Maniante posted about it, and I seen that, and so I had to look that up, and I bid 200 bucks on it. I mean, it was bad. It was worse, way worse than this.
Yeah.
I got it for 200 bucks. Went down to West Texas, drug it home. I'm from Kansas City, and put a motor in it, trans, rear end, wired it. I mean, and I've got hours of getting this thing back into shape.
Yeah.
But yeah. Back on the road, we actually drove it back to West Texas and took one of the old boys that shot it all up for a ride in it.
What'd he think about it?
Oh, he's
amazed.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think you couldn't believe it. But yeah, this is my claim to fame, I guess.
I bet you had a hard time getting the door to close or glass to fit or anything, didn't you?
Yeah, right. This is the only glass in the car. You can see I put sheet metal around the edges to try to fill it, and it flexed and it broke. We drove it.
Yeah.
We probably put 4,000 miles on the car. I'm from Kansas City, and the flexing seems to not get along. And then the door's shut with barrel locks.
Yeah. Very interesting.
It's different, and I don't know. It's kind of a love-hate thing. People either love it or they hate it. And
what would they hate it for?
Oh,
I think it's pretty cool.
I know. Well, you should restore it. Man, how do you restore this? You can't, man. No way.
No.
This cactus right here was he was growing in the car when I got it.
Oh wow.
He was about half as big.
Yeah. Very cool.
Right there. Yeah. It's it's actually a pretty damn good car. Like I said, we did probably about 700 miles in the last day. And missed a beat.
All right, cool, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Everybody's got to ask. Trust me. You can't just see something like this and go, well.
That's right.
Well, was that thing wild or what? I told you it was one of the craziest, wildest cars I have ever seen at a car show. Let me know down below if you've ever seen anything like this, or if you even seen this car in person, because this was wild. This is one I'll never forget. We'll see you guys on the next video on Throttle Power.